WMNHLP, Manchester's radio, broadcasting at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 1045 Elm Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Contact us by email at WMNH953@gmail.com or through our website at WMNHradio.org.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Well, what's free to you?
What's free to me?
Yeah.
Same thing it is to you. You tell me.
We've done nothing good. Why start now? Pick up the pieces, throw them all away. Tired of the dust. What could you say? Save this mess from our loneliness. We were set on a course, hellbound for distress. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Take my grave, put me in my place. Kill me with your kiss and I'll be okay. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Scrape me off
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. And hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Monday, December 12, 2022, and I'm not alone.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good. Jenny is at the news desk with us, of course.
I am present and accounted for. Shalom, peeps.
Yes. And that's not all. On the couch, we have a couple of very fine musicians here today. Now, Molly Diago, am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, you are. That's me.
Okay. She's you've been on the show. How long ago was it when we did that? We did a phone interview.
Yeah, I think it was back in March when my last single came out.
Okay.
We came on the show and it was so fun, so I'm back for more.
End of the World, and of course we've played that pretty regularly, at least once every couple of weeks. We still spin that on the show. Great song. It gets stuck in my head. So
thank you so much.
Really,
and, we deeply appreciate you. So thank you so much for having me again.
Absolutely. And I'll let you introduce your partner in crime here.
Yeah, I also have Jimmy with me today. He is jamming with me on the guitar.
Hey, how you guys doing out there?
Hey, Jimmy, welcome. Yeah, so Molly and Jimmy are going to play for us coming up at the top of the hour at 5 p.m. So really looking forward to hearing them live. And hello to all of you out there. If you'd like to join us on the program today, if you have any questions or anything at all for our guests today, 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. You can also text us at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton. Tweet me while you still can, while Twitter does still exist, last I checked. And, of course, you can email me, Matt, at mattconnerton.com, and you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do is to give us a call at 603-250-6007. And we'll say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat quickly. Our friend Alex Whiteley, all the way from the UK, joins us and says, "Good evening, New Hampshire." Also, Jenny, I see that you're in there.
I'm everywhere.
Heartbeat Golden, who I strongly suspect are from the Greensboro, North Carolina contingent, says, "Hi, hashtag Matt and hashtag Jenny. We are a pop singing group, man band, Heartbeat Golden from Greensboro, North Carolina."
I wonder if any of them aren't pop singers. You know, like every one of them have been pop singers. Like I want somebody to come up and be like, "I'm so metal."
So far, every one of them seems to be in some sort of a pop singing group.
Yes, I know. They're very popular there in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Heartbeat Golden also says, "We say we will put a Christmas tree of us to do."
Wait, is that what the Hardys are? Is that what the Hardys are?
They're from
from wrestling, worldwide wrestling.
Yeah, they're from North Carolina. Yeah.
Oh, cool. See, I'll come visit then.
Yes.
I'll come visit.
Heartbeat Golden says, "We say hashtag Matt. Is that female musician?" Yes.
Oh my! Is that female? Listen, buddy, you got to work on that. You really got to work on that sentence structure.
Jason Fedderson joins us and says, "Good afternoon, everyone." Nick Murdoch, who we haven't seen in the chat recently, in all caps, is very excited. Nick says, "Woo, Molly and Jimmy are awesome. They should go to the Hop Knot and Queen City Cabinetry."
Is he Tim Baines excited?
I don't know. He might be. He seems it. And Heartbeat Golden says, "We say hello, hashtag Molly and hashtag Jimmy from us."
Yo.
They're very polite there in Greensboro.
I love it.
Very polite.
How sweet.
And
Greensboro.
They use a lot of hashtags. Lot of hashtags.
I'm living for it.
Now, here's the kicker, though. It's not a bot. Like, there's no way it's a bot. They keep coming with, every day it's a new band name. Every day it's a new band name. But they're real, and the places they talk about are real, because I went and looked them up, and there really are these clubs, and there really are some of these bands, and it's like...
So they're super dedicated, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but I don't get why they change their band name on, like, a daily basis. That part really throws me.
That's cool. That's what Jethro Tull did, right? Didn't he change his name, like, every show until he was like, "That's the one"?
No.
Is that what it was?
Can't hear
I'm pretty sure.
Pull that mic
Really?
up.
I was saying, isn't that what Jethro Tull did? Didn't he do that before
Really?
they picked Jethro Tull? Like every night when the band was getting big, they changed the name
I didn't know that.
every night for however long until they were like, oh, Jethro.
That's
Tull,
interesting.
That's stuck.
That makes
If I'm not
sense.
mistaken,
That's a nice
I'm pretty
piece
So
of
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a
music
thing.
trivia.
It's definitely a
It makes sense. Yeah. Rob Dion joins us in the chat. Rob, of course, part of the WMNH family, host of Through the Stage Door, and he does Name That Tune on the morning show on Thursday mornings, a very popular segment. Eric Street joins us in the chat. Hi, Eric. Let's see. Heartbeat Golden says, good afternoon, #Matt. Yes, I think we went through that, Heartbeat Golden.
Except for our listeners in the UK, it's evening. So good
Yes.
evening. Good evening.
Paulie C joins us in the Facebook live chat. Paul, of course, part of the WMNH family, host of Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C every Friday night from 8 to 11 p.m. And I have the honor and privilege of being one of his co-hosts on that show. And we have a call. First call of the day. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is Jackson.
Huh?
Jackson?
It's Jackson.
Jetson?
Jackson.
Hey, Justin. Justin?
Oh, Justin.
Justin?
Justin, if you're on speaker,
No,
please.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh, I think it's our old friend Jackson from down south.
Oh, talk into the phone instead of speaker.
Can you hear me?
It's a little tough, Jackson. It sounds like
really-
you're on a speakerphone.
You need to get the.
Can you hear me now?
There.
That
we
is
are.
Hi.
much better. Much better.
Welcome.
Much better. Hey, how you guys doing? It's been a while since I've been talked on the show.
It has been a while, yes. What's going on?
Not so much. I actually watched that new show that was on Netflix called Wednesday.
Oh, I've heard of it. I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't
talking
watched
about?
it yet.
It was good.
It's a good show?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it? I haven't
Yeah,
watched it
good
yet.
show.
It was pretty good.
It's about, it's about
The
that
arm
daughter
moves.
who went to I think Nevermore Academy.
Yeah,
And it was a fantastic story about, there was a lot of mysteries around this little school that it's all over the place with like haunted and all these creatures, these people.
Did you say
You know what I'm
fantastic?
talking about.
Yes. Crystal in the chat room also says Wednesday is a good show.
It's like the Addams family,
it's
right?
Wednesday is
Yeah,
always a-
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always-
Yep.
always a good,
It's all
but
about
I'm-
Wednesday.
we're
She's a
wait-
kid,
'cause
right?
I binge watched the first season,
Teenager, I think.
but I was like, man, when's the second season going to come out?
Is that exactly how you sound? Wow, you sound pretty
You're very passionate, Jackson.
Yes. Very frustrated about the waiting for the second season.
It'll be
Yes,
okay.
and then also, I actually, last week, I released my Christmas album on my music.
Oh, so I didn't know this. I didn't realize you were a musician.
Correct.
Wow. So this is out? Your Christmas album is out?
Yes, it is.
Where can we find it?
It's on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
And what's the artist name?
It's my name, Jackson Harris.
Oh, okay. Yes, I couldn't remember. It's been a while since you've called Jackson. I couldn't remember your last name. Jackson Harris. Well, very good.
Jackson, you sound
It's called,
authentically Southern.
Jamming with Jackson at Christmas.
Did you hear what Molly was saying something? Did you hear Molly?
You sound
I did not.
authentically Southern. Where are you from?
Cleveland, Georgia.
Wow, Georgia. Cool.
That's the
Home
South.
of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Really interesting. Good trivia.
I still
Yes,
have
very
mine.
interesting.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
There was actually
Freaking hate
a
those
story
They're
behind
creepy.
that on that,
Never wanted one.
the toys brought to America, built in America on the History Channel
Yeah.
about Xavier Roberts. He wasn't really the founder, but he stole these dolls from a girl in Louisville, Kentucky.
My goodness. I didn't realize it was so deep in criminal behaviors behind
Doesn't
this Cabbage
surprise
Patch
me
Kids.
for Kentucky.
I
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
It doesn't surprise me.
It's all these dolls, but they're all like creepy.
Never steal a girl's creepy dolls.
That's
That's
right.
even creepier.
That's right. It could be possessed.
Because what
Where's
happens?
Telly Savalas when we
little
need him?
cotton noses all pulled out.
The nose was
looking
all
like
the nose was all pulled out. So what? So then he that inspired him to make a line of toys with the noses pulled out. Is that the idea?
Ew.
replicas.
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 Okay. Huh. Wow.
And he made this. He has a little. It's like a baby doll hospital.
Okay.
where I live and stuff. It's on a hill, and it's like a big house, like a big mansion house.
Uh-huh.
And apparently he was the creator of the Cabbage Patch Kids, even though he did steal it from a girl all the way to Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to sound like a Stephen King book.
I know, this is getting creepy. The dolls go to the hospital
It
in your
gets crazy.
town. Do I understand that right?
Oh, these people are insane with these things.
I can't even imagine. That's my nightmare, I think. But I am going to win trivia night this week because of this. So thank you, Jackson.
There you go.
From Georgia.
There you go. No, he's from North Carolina.
Oh, sorry, North Carolina.
Yeah. I forget what the Georgia
And
connection was.
it's a famous thing that where I live here in Cleveland, that
Cleveland, Georgia.
there's
Oh, wait, you're in Georgia now.
Dolls in Louisville, Kentucky.
He's in Georgia, I swear.
Okay, no, he is in Georgia. You're right. Wait, Jackson, did you recently move to Georgia? I could swear you used to.
No.
Didn't you used to be in somewhere else?
Matt, dropping the ball.
I don't know. Maybe I just think of the South as a monolith, like it's just
It's
the
just
South.
the one big thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
No, from the north,
We're
I
near
totally
the
get it.
mountains, if you know what I'm talking about. Like right there near the Appalachian Mountains.
I'm reading the room
Okay.
right now, Jackson. They don't know. But no, we'll
They
check
don't
it
know.
out.
Well, we know enough. We know enough, Jackson. By the way, I found something on YouTube. M exclusive. Jackson Harris performs Last Christmas. Is that you? Is that the same Jackson Harris?
No.
Oh.
No, that's the other
No.
one. There's
Oh.
another one.
Oh. There's multiple Jackson Harrises.
Well, there's one that he's got like 18K or so followers and a Wikipedia page. So,
Oh, is that you? Are you the famous one with the Wikipedia page?
No.
Oh.
You have to search up, what's it called?
I don't know who I am.
Hold on. It's called
I have those days.
Jamming with
Seriously.
Jackson at Christmas.
Jamming with Jackson at Christmas?
This is a Facebook
Correct.
page.
No.
Oh, I'm so
It's
lost.
his album name.
Oh,
Jamming with Jackson at Christmas. I'm looking on YouTube. Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Doesn't come up when I search it. Jamming with Jackson on Christmas?
At Christmas.
I don't see it yet, but I'm sure it will appear in my feed at some point. Well, very good.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Jackson. Well, we appreciate the call. It's nice to hear from you. We haven't heard from you for a while.
Yes, we have. Thank you.
thank you.
All right, my friend. We'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
Bye.
All right.
Hasta la vista,
There's
baby.
our friend Jackson Harris. I cannot find his holiday music. But,
I can't either. I've tried. I have tried.
By the way, I did see our friend Billy Painter, Bad Billy, in the Facebook live chat. And
I know that one.
he says he
do?
might call in. Yeah. You were also interviewed on his program, correct?
I was. And Billy, I think, was the one who called and said, hey, you need to meet my friend Matt. I think
Yes.
you guys are in New England. I'm like, yeah, sure. Who's
Yep.
Matt?
Oh, I
Here's
didn't
Matt.
realize that he was the one that made the connection.
It was him,
Excellent.
for sure.
Good
Yeah.
job, Billy.
Yeah, Billy is. He sent us a number of great guests. But yeah, Billy, go ahead. By all means, call in. Absolutely. Let's see.
Oh, can you put the camera on me? I wanted to give a shout out.
Yes.
So, everybody knows that we had our Miracle on Elm Street last week, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. But the Bonfire is just an incredible establishment. Like, they hosted the event and everything, and I actually won one of the raffles. And this beautiful sweatshirt they gave me.
Very nice.
It's a
yes.
Bonfire sweatshirt. It's so
Yep.
cozy and comfortable. It's wicked soft.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
wanted to say thank you to the Bonfire for everything.
Yep.
And
Our
your
friend,
continued support is always amazing.
Pat Mills. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, this is the third year. He does it. Like, I can't imagine it being anywhere else at this point. It's like,
Yeah.
it belongs there. We look forward to that.
Yeah.
And I always end up playing air hockey, and I never win, damn it.
Billy is on the line. Hi, Billy.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? Welcome.
Yes, good to have Molly on the program. Good to see her live in studio too. Glad
Yes.
she could come on over.
Yes.
So definitely looking forward to this.
Billy, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I got no complaints. Thank you very much.
Good. I know.
Hey,
we're
I
all
gotta
here because
tell-
of you.
What's that?
I said, we're all here today because of you.
That's true. Yeah.
Good work, man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Well, I was also talking with my wife more and more. I think we're going to make that trip to New England probably in July. And Molly, if I see you, I'm going to have to take you up on your offer to go horseback riding. But hey, I'm 32 years out of the saddle.
Horsies?
So.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah.
I like horsies.
You come on to New England, I got lots of horses, a big selection. You can pick whatever one you want, and we'll see what happens.
Dude, no way, for real?
Yeah, we'll have a party.
Well, hopefully I don't get bucked off or thrown. Like I said,
the offer stands, my friend.
Out of the saddle.
I don't know. I'd kind of pay money for that.
Hey, as long as you ride at your own risk, but it's all good. No, just kidding. My horses are dolls. But yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have you.
I haven't been on a horse since I was a kid.
Looking forward to that time next summer. Yeah, my wife has never been out to the New England area, so should be interesting. The last time I've been out to New Hampshire was probably, 92, 93, somewhere in there. So it's been quite some time.
Excellent. Well, yeah. No, we look forward to you coming out, Billy. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Looking forward to meeting the Idaho redneck, are you?
You might be the first one I've met. I'm not sure.
Now, speaking of which, too, I think since landscaping season is over, I got to talk to my cousin Cliff and get him booked on the show.
Oh, yes. I remember texting him, and I hadn't heard back, but really like his music a lot. So absolutely, I would love that if you can arrange that. Definitely.
Yes. Again, Molly, good to hear you on the program. I'm actually on Facebook, so I get to see you on the program, too. So.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Billy. It's good to hear from you.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to leave you all to it and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate the call.
You bet.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the connection. That's awesome.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah. How does Billy know you guys, though?
Oh, God.
That's super random.
Short version, it goes back a few years ago. There was a hater who was hating, and he saw the hater and went, oh, my God, these people look cool, and reached out to us, and we've been buddies ever since.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the short version.
Nice. That's a funny short version, but...
There is a longer version, but it would involve speaking of someone we're not really allowed to speak about on the show anymore. So
I feel that.
Yeah,
I get it.
We have a whole list of those folks.
Good riddance to bad trash.
By the way, John, I don't know if hopefully I'm saying this right. John Piazzo is in the chat room.
John.
And he says, Molly, with multiple exclamation points, I'm her biggest fan.
Oh, John. I love John. John's one of my biggest supporters, so shout out to him. Thank you so much. He follows me literally everywhere I go, in a good way, not a creepy way.
Good.
For sure.
Outstanding. Also, Scott Robinson is in the chat room, and let's see. I think I mentioned. Let's see. Heartbeat Golden says, "We say, what's your favorite California Dreams song? We say to you, hashtag Molly. California Dreams is a rock and roll band, and it's a TV show on NBC.
Oh, no kidding.
Do you have a favorite California Dreams song, Molly?
I like all of them. How about?
There you go.
Good answer.
That's a good answer, right?
Good answer. I need this one on a trivia game with me.
Exactly.
She's good at she comes up with good ones.
Yes. And Heartbeat Golden says, hashtag Molly, we say California Dreams cast is Brittany Gore. Okay, that's a very long
Wait, so this is the folks from Greensboro that's definitely not a bot, but is very strange.
Yes, and they always have different names that they come in with.
Mm-hmm.
Like every day.
Like as a page?
So this is Heartbeat Golden today. And then there's, help me, Maddie.
It's wholesome.
Well, it started with Isaac Banks, and there's a whole bunch of them. I can't even keep track.
Yeah, no, there's just bunches.
What a cast of characters.
It's like they set create a new band name every day, I swear.
And just for you guys, how special.
Right. Yeah, very special.
It may not be just
special.
It may not be just for us. I don't know.
Is.
We're gonna go with that. We're gonna roll with that and take it.
And our friend Ron is on the line. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Matt and gang. I did hit YouTube. I found a guy, Freddie Jackson. That last caller, was his first name Freddie?
No, it's Jackson Harris is his name.
Oh, Jackson Harris. Okay,
yes.
I saw a Freddie Jackson at Christmas album, and it was great. But all right, Jackson Harris, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, that was it. I was just saying that I found it, but
okay.
found the wrong thing.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Ron. Bye-bye. All right. Well, the phone line is open, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do so that we can hear and enjoy your dulcet tones is give us a call at 603-250-6007. And Molly Diago is here with us on the couch, and Jimmy as well. And they're going to be at the top of the hour. They're going to play a couple of songs for us. And one of them, I think, is the single, right? End of the World?
Yes, sir. End of the World.
Very cool. Very cool. And you've got a holiday song as well?
We do. We have bringing a little Christmas spirit to Manchester.
Excellent. Excellent. And what are you, are you in the midst of a tour or?
No. So, well, sort of. So we did a couple of different radio shows the last 2 or 3 weeks, and this is our second to last one, and it's been super fun. But just doing some radio here and there, saying hi to all our friends and all the cities all over the Northeast. So it's been great.
Oh, very good, very good.
But this is our favorite for sure.
Oh, well, appreciate that. How many stations total have you?
This would be number 5.
Okay,
that we've been to. Yeah,
okay, excellent, sure. Excellent. And what's kind of the long term trajectory? Do you have more music coming out, or are you going to be?
The long term trajectory is to get to tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then figure it out. You know, but yeah, no, I have a record coming out next year sometime.
Oh, good. Okay.
And hopefully a single sometime in February, which you guys will be the first to know. So we're just kind of, we put out a single, and then I had a lot of management difficulties, and so I basically had to fire everybody and start over.
Really?
And that took a lot of time. So we kind of have to reboot the machine now, from scratch, because, the single did great, thanks to you guys, in part. And so, we're kind of trying to get out there and do some stuff to get people back knowing who I am and being excited, so
yeah,
super appreciate you having me today, of course, too.
Yeah,
my first time in this whole city, so
very nice.
We love it. Yeah,
very good,
sure.
Very good. Welcome.
I'll give a little teaser because people are going to have to wait till the top of the hour, but I got to hear you sing a little bit before we went live,
and you're still alive. That's good.
Stop it. You sound just like the recording. You're not like, seriously. When do you guys get to hear this lady sing? Because I was like, what? It took like a double take. I love your song anyway. I really do. I really love the song. But your voice is phenomenal. Your voice is absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you so much. So what you're saying is I'm paying my producer too much.
I don't. Oh, maybe. Yeah, don't let them overproduce you. They don't need to overproduce you. No.
Thank you so much.
You really do have a very beautiful voice, and it did capture my attention. You're like, she's like perfect.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, hopefully I can carry it for another 30, 40 minutes, and we'll see how it goes.
I thought you were going to say like 30, 40 years, but
that's what you meant.
Like I said, let's get through this performance, and then we'll look 5, 10 years.
I like it
for sure. Thank you. But thank you. That's a super sweet compliment. Always appreciate it.
I genuinely mean it. I absolutely do mean it.
Thank you so much.
You guys have to wait. I'm just going to tease you.
Yes, Heartbeat Golden in the chat says, we say that you have a wonderful voice, #Molly.
Oh,
So
thank you. Heartbeat Golden. Well, we hope you stick around after California Dreams or whatever you're doing over there in Greensboro.
DJ.
Yeah, hashtag.
DJ Steve is in the chat room. Hello. And Alex Whiteley says, our friend from the UK, life without music would be dull. Hats off to any performer willing to wear their hearts on their sleeve the way that they do. Very nice. Very nice. You mentioned management difficulties. Can you probably don't want to be specific about it, but I don't know. Can you just, we do talk about, because of my background, sometimes we talk about music industry stuff on the show. It doesn't come up that often, but it does come up. Is there anything you can say about that, or or a cautionary tale, perhaps? For
I would love to be specific and drop these individuals' names, but they don't deserve the time of day. But so I was with a really large firm before COVID. I was super lucky. Finally, everything was lining, and then COVID happened, and they dropped half their roster, including me.
Oh. So
I was like, sort of back to the start. Also, I was a guitar player for a really long time, and then I started singing because I wanted to be my own boss. So like I said, everything was going really good, and then COVID happened, and I got dropped, and then I had to start over. So this person came along, who was sent to me by somebody who had industry credits. Actually, my producer, his name's Sahaj Tikatin. He's from the band Raw. And he's like, hey, check this lady out. Like, she's starting a new company with management, whatever. She told me that she worked with Universal Records, Capitol Records, all of this stuff. So I did about a year with her until I realized that none of that was true.
Oh, no.
She was a total, scam. So wasted a year. And actually, I found out a week before my song came out. So,
oh, no.
A little thing about music, when you have a single, especially if you're saying it's radio, it takes about 6 weeks to load that in, to get the programmers on board, everything. And so it was about 10 days out. And I had asked her, I'm like, what's going on with this? And she's like, oh, she had nothing. So 10 days before the song, we're scrambling to do interviews, to do get programmers involved. So I think it could have been even better than it was if I had proper management. So then once I fired that crew, I had to start over. And now actually I have a great team of people. One of the gentlemen who's helping me is actually the guitar player for Three Doors Down, which is really cool. So he's kind of sent me on a trajectory to avoid the garbage that I dealt with before. But there's a lot of predatory people out there. And so I guess the cautionary tale is, no matter who you are or who tells you, about somebody, do your own research and, check your references. Because, it even happened to, people like us. So,
yeah.
I would love to, like I said, I would love to drop those names, but they don't deserve the time of day. So,
yeah.
For sure.
Was that a situation where, so you had paid for radio promotion? Was it that kind of thing?
So... Yeah, yes and no. Most of it was because everybody has a radio agent, when you get to this. So we had hired who I thought was a radio agent to shop our song. And like I said, 10 days before, I said, I want to get on the phone with this guy. Who is he? And so she gave me some name and I contacted him. He's like, who are you? I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
wow.
I stayed in touch with someone from the really big agency I was with who actually moved on to Interscope Records. And he's like, listen, I got you. So he hooked me up with a gentleman named John Coons, who is also on my team still to this day. And within 10 days, they still pulled it off. And we managed to chart amazingly in the top 40. So thank God I knew good people that had my back, because that was a nightmare. Especially because we had 9 months between song inception and release to get this together. So the shock of being 10 days out and having nothing, no press. Oh, it was awful. It was, but shame on me for not, being on the ball. But still, you have an executive from Capitol Records or Universal managing you. You're like, I think they got it, but no, wrong.
Right.
All wrong, all fake. So it was terrible. And the guy who connected me to her, obviously he feels terrible now. He didn't know himself. So
yeah,
there's con artists, man, everywhere. It's awful.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
From that, do you have any advice for musicians who might be listening who haven't gotten to that point in their careers yet, but they may be approaching that point where they're going to be looking at radio promoters and managers and all of that? Do you
Pick
have
a different career? No, just kidding. Don't do that. Follow your heart. No, but have a good backup.
Yeah.
I think there's really good people out there, and it's just really hard to network. Actually, because of this, from my experience, I'm actually founding a new company called Blue Room Talent, which is live as of yesterday. BlueRoomTalent.com. It's a group of musicians that have come together for this purpose to ensure that baby bands, as we call them in the industry, are not taken advantage of, vetting resources, connecting them to service professionals who we know are for real.
Yeah.
So the best thing is to seek advice, and counsel. And because even me as a young artist, I thought I knew everything. I had one good song and I'm like, wow, I'm like Britney Spears. It's like, no, you're not. But tone the ego down and take advice and make sure you're thorough in your reference check and all that stuff.
Due diligence. Yeah,
absolutely. But not to drop my own stuff, but BlueRoomTalent.com is absolutely now live, and we're super excited, hopefully, to be able to avoid crises like this happening to other people in the future.
Excellent. We have somebody on the line who I think might be related to you.
Oh boy.
Hi, caller. Welcome. You're on the air. Hello, who's this?
Hi. Yeah, I have a question for Molly.
Yes.
The question is I know she's so busy with music, and I feel so bad to hear she.
Is that my mother?
Well, yes.
Oh. Good try.
Hi, Mom.
There you go.
She turned me in already. Hi, baby.
Everybody
but
knows my
the
mom.
funny thing about Miss Molly is she's a lawyer. So how these people think that they're going to scam her? Not going to happen.
I know, but even the lawyer got scammed. So it happens, it happens to the best of us.
It's not an unusual tale in the music industry. That's for sure.
Yeah. So if I was the people listening, I wouldn't mess with her.
I have a question for the caller.
Just Mama.
Caller, did you call in just to let everybody know that
I love my baby, and then I better go because I'm already going to get murdered.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Your mom rocks.
How did you know that? Ahead of time, it says?
The caller ID, I saw the last name.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Educated guess going on there. That was awesome.
What were you going to ask her? I'm curious.
I was going to ask her if she called in just to let the world know that, because my mom, although she loves music and everything, she was the biggest person in my life to say, make sure you have an education, and so me talking about what I would advise other people, I'm sure that's what she's really calling in for, is, the backup, and she's very proud, of course. Yeah, but no, she is my biggest supporter, and I really appreciate that, and she didn't embarrass me too much, so I think we're okay.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
Excellent.
That's funny.
Yeah, we did talk about that during our phone interview about how you're also a lawyer.
I am, yeah.
And that was interesting to me too. Again, just myself coming from a music industry background, because I would think that would be enormously helpful. I mean, obviously, it's not something that's going to protect you from this all the scammers. Lesson learned there.
Sure.
But I would think, as far as like when obviously if somebody puts a contract in front of you,
of course,
yeah,
it's been great, and it's also been terrible, because I think sometimes anytime a lawyer comes in the room, everybody's like, oh,
right.
And so to walk into negotiations,
this one really has a lawyer.
Exactly.
Says I'm going to talk to your lawyer.
So the problem is when the artist is also a lawyer, they're like, well, we can't. So sometimes it's hard because they know that there's, nothing, I know a little bit about what should be going on here. So in that way, it can be, sort of a disadvantage. But in terms of me helping my friends, I have a lot of friends who are musicians, whether it be traffic tickets, which they're calling me every day about that, or, just contractual stuff. Like it's great to be able to help and give back. And that's another reason why, we wanted to start an organization where there's professionals and musicians all together, for the musician. But like I said, I stacked the cards, man. I was an attorney. I've been into music for 10 years, and I still got, the wool pulled over my eyes once. But so it happens, to the best of us. But no, being a lawyer, it's interesting to say that my fallback is an attorney. But, people take me seriously, which is cool. Maybe for, they shouldn't, but they do. So I don't complain.
Now, where do you practice?
I don't actually practice much at all now.
Where are you admitted to?
In New York.
In New York? Oh, New York
for
attorney.
Sure. Yeah.
No, it's cool though that your fallback, as you said, it is something that can actually help you with your own career too.
Is a New York lawyer. She's good.
Yeah,
for sure. And the other thing it's helped with is music is expensive, man. It's expensive to get going, so that has been a big help too, of course, because law school, I guess, had its perks and taught me some good skills, so that
But it's not cheap.
Heck no, it's not cheap.
Have you found yourself in situations where where that's really come in handy, as far as somebody asks you to sign something? And
absolutely. The biggest thing that it's come in handy for, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm saying it, is bartering. So a lot of people in music business find themselves in sticky situations every day. And a lot of times I'm the first call of a lot of great people who have a lot of great skills, and a lot of times it's not a thing of a financial gain. It's a thing of how can I help you if you help me. So the biggest way that it's helped me for sure is that factor. I get a lot of calls from really cool people every single day, and I'm able to network with them. I'm able to help, hopefully, or at least point them in the right direction, and then hopefully utilize, the profession of that person, or so on and so forth. In terms of contracts, it's been okay, but law is hard because there's just so many of them. And you can't know them all. So I mean, Google is a lawyer's best friend. I swear. So but yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah.
See, I always took issue with that. If your ignorance is no excuse for breaking the law, is what we say. But there's how many reams of laws? There's no way any human being could potentially know all the laws.
That's what I tried to tell my professors, but they weren't having it. It was weird. It's real weird.
Yeah, no doubt.
Don't give me that beat.
There ought to be a law to change it. No, sorry.
Yeah, seriously. I feel you.
Where did you go to law school?
Syracuse.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent.
It's funny, driving into Manchester, it reminds me of Syracuse a little bit. Like there's that lake there and the weather and all of that, and just downtown, how it's cute. Although Syracuse is a nice place, I swear. Sometimes it's not, but this place reminds me of home. I don't know. You probably never got that before, but it did. It's weird.
That's cool.
I felt like I was in Syracuse for a minute. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
a cool city, Manchester.
It is neat.
And you have a specific connection here, right? Because I think we talked about that, or with New Hampshire, maybe not necessarily Manchester because you hadn't been here, but with New Hampshire that we talked about before, right? Is it somebody here you've worked with?
Could be.
I might be.
If so, maybe I forgot. Sorry,
I might have it mixed up. Somebody with a studio or something.
Yeah. I recorded here. It was either here or Vermont. You guys probably get confused a lot. I do know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. There was an awesome Rocking Horse Studio or something. I think. Locally.
Yep.
I think it was awesome. Is that something that rings a bell?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Very, very much so.
Okay. Yeah. I think that must have been it because awesome place.
Brian Coombs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been there. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I've interviewed him. Yeah.
Case closed.
Yep. That's what it was. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Did you actually? Well, where did you record End of the World? Did you do that there?
No, I did End of the World in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh.
Actually, parts of it everywhere, but we went to the Sweetwater studio, which is really cool. Sweetwater is a giant music company you probably heard of. They have studios there, which is cool. But my producer randomly lives in Fort Wayne and has his own little studio there. So I flew out to Fort Wayne and we tracked half of this record. So End of the World was like the first song that we did, and it turned out that it was our favorite. So
okay.
Yeah, we put it all on the table. Round one, but yeah, for sure.
Was that a hard decision as far as releasing the single so far ahead of everything else? Or?
Yeah, well, it wasn't supposed to be that way, but with my implosion situation, it had to be. Like, our record was supposed to come out in the summer, and then we had singles, but everything, we had to start over. So, I don't want to say that it was wasted, because, I mean, any music that's out there is never waste, but at the same time, like, you work so hard on this timeline and keep the flow, and the flow completely stopped. Like, up until these last 2 weeks when I've been out doing these, interviews, everything stopped. So, it was one of my favorite songs, but I think we have other good ones, hopefully, that'll keep the people happy, so we'll see. But it sucked to that whole shebang. Terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Would not recommend 0 out of 10, so.
Yeah.
But here we are.
You know what, though? I think it's really cool that you're sharing that, and especially coming from your experience, because it does present itself as a cautionary tale to others that here, even though you're an attorney and you've been, you got scammed, it does happen. Don't think you're immune. It can happen to you.
It can happen to anybody.
Exactly.
Like I said, 3 years of law school and a bar exam, and I still fell for it. So,
But
it's
not your fault. It's not your fault.
No, people suck. But
it's
people
just
are terrible.
Yeah.
And musicians, the other thing about people like that, and this is, once again, cautionary for other musicians, is your dream, when somebody tells you, I can make all of these things happen, like, you don't even want to listen that it might be not real,
right.
And in fact, some of the clients, this person is still taking clients, and bands are calling me, the last couple of weeks, it really came out that this person's not real, and they were calling me, and some of the band members, like, one band member said to the other, listen, guys, like, she's not real. We spent a lot of money with her, like, we got to stop. And the other band members kicked him out of the band because they just didn't want to hear it.
Oh, wow.
So they're talking to me this week, so they'll change their mind. But, it's like, when someone's selling you a dream, you just, the analogy I use is like, do you know the feeling of when you're underwater and like somebody's holding you under, and that urge to breathe that you have? It's like scary. That's how bad you want it. You'll buy into it, and you want it if it ends up being nonsense, and it's nonsense, but that's exactly like what it is. It's predatory. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And,
absolutely. Our friend Alex Whiteley from the UK has a question. Actually, this could be for both of you, but he's asking, has your guest ever dropped a pick in a guitar or have any other funny things happen during a performance?
You take that one, Jimmy.
Of course. How can you not? It happens all the time. Just make the best of it. Hope no one watches,
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah. You ever have anything really unusual happen, or?
What unusual hasn't happened? I mean, every performance, something goes wrong, and I'm upset for hours and hours. But it always works out. Whether it's throwing a pick, breaking a string, the other musicians don't show up to play. Jimmy's great. Just kidding.
No,
Jimmy's the best.
That won't happen.
Anything crazy. I fell off. I took a step. This is the worst. I was in Detroit, Michigan, playing the Ritz. I remember it. It's an old rock club. It almost looks like a bowling alley converted into a club. They have a huge stage, and really for no reason, because like 50 people were there. But huge stage, like huge room, and then on top of the huge stage, they have like a 4-foot drum riser. And I decided, this is when I was playing guitar. I was a guitarist. I decided to jump off the riser. It didn't end well. However, I kept playing on the floor. back on the floor, like off. But it was bad. It deeply hurt my leg, and won't be doing that again. But that was probably the dumbest thing that's happened. And I'll never forget that. But yeah, stage jumps, bad idea.
Were you able to keep going, or what happened?
I was playing literally laid out flat on the floor. I finished the song, and then we had to call it quits after that.
Wow.
I'll never forget that. Awful, for sure. But the show must go on, you know?
What kind of a band was it? Because that sounds very punk rock.
It was. We were covering I think it was a Paramore song when it happened. So that was a super punk rocky thing to do. So no, that was absolutely it. The right moment hits and you just want to go for it. And the problem is my legs, they didn't want to go for it. So bad judgment call, but I live to tell about it.
Was it Misery Business by any chance? I'm just asking because I love that song.
That is a great song. And it was either Misery Business or it was Still Into You. Actually, I think it was Still Into You. I don't know, but
yeah,
Misery Business is a banger too. So I could see that happening. But absolutely.
How about you, Jimmy? Anything like really unusual or?
I mean, not too much. Nothing that really sticks to my mind. Something always happens, but once again, it happens. It's live. People are watching. You just keep going. That's all you can really do, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't, but even then, you just keep on going.
Now, how did you? So we haven't. You're still a mystery to us at this point in the conversation.
I like to be a mystery.
Do you like to be a mystery?
Sometimes I like to be a mystery.
Of course. Jimmy actually. This is his first live performance with me ever today.
Ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, extra bonus.
One of those things I spoke about before when the band doesn't show up to play happened at my very last live gig, and it was my hometown, which is not cool. So we had to restructure. Yeah.
Oh.
So I sort of wiped the slate, and a really good friend of mine who is actually rides horses with me introduced me to Jimmy, who's actually end up being my drummer.
Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. That's another thing we didn't talk about.
He's actually a drummer, but he stepped up for me for this little radio gig and allowed me to, not have to play, which is fun. So,
do you have to? Jimmy's phone.
We have a timeout.
It's okay. No worries.
Are you going to put him in timeout?
TV timeout, guys.
Okay.
No, he's fine.
So you had somebody not show up at your hometown show?
The person showed up, but he wasn't physically present. He wasn't mentally present, I should say. Yeah.
Oh, really?
A couple, yeah. So when I'm just really, especially your hometown show, and it was a big show, it was a festival, a lot of people there.
Yeah.
You need the band to be great, and when it's not great, I get frustrated.
Yeah.
Really, and I had one of the people who are now on my management team was there too, and it was, it's just not the look that I wanted. So onwards and upwards, and that's the thing about musicians is I have a really high caliber of taste. So Jimmy's great, and I'm really happy that he's here with me today.
Yeah. Excellent.
For sure.
Do you have any plans as far as when you're going to start playing live shows at venues again, or are you more focused on the album? Or
I focus on the album right now. Some in part because it's not completely finished out yet, and some in part because I don't like traveling when it's cold outside.
Yeah, I hear you.
I am a fair weather, tour. So probably this summer we'll be back out.
Yeah, there you go.
For sure.
You've got a marriage proposal in the chat room. John Piazzo, or Piazzo, however you say it, says, "Will Molly marry me?"
As honored as I am, I cannot. I'm sorry, but thank you, John. That's very sweet.
It's kind of putting you on the spot there.
He's way putting me on the spot, but it's all right. I'm ready for it. Thank you.
How about you, Jimmy? Would you be interested in marrying John? Since Molly turned
Would I
down?
be interested in marrying John?
Yeah.
Does he have a beard?
That's a good question.
Oh boy.
I mean,
I can't tell.
If he does, would he be willing to shave?
No. I can't tell from the.
No, sir. I'm just kidding.
This turned into the match game real quick.
No, I thank you, but no, thank you. I would not be willing to marry John.
Yeah.
And who's behind door number 2?
I'd buy John a coffee, but maybe not.
Oh, well, that's
sweet.
That's a good first start. Yes. Very good. If you'd like to call in, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. We have Molly Diago here with us on the couch, and Jimmy as well. And coming up at the top of the hour, they're going to be performing a couple of songs for us. But if you have any questions or anything, 603-250-6007 is the number. By the way, so I notice on, do you try to use professionally as far as music, the shortened version of your name but you still, because online it's a little confusing.
I know. So my headphones are on here. So it's hard to spell and pronounce the name. So
yeah,
I made the decision with my first management crew early in the process to just slash the name in half.
Yeah.
What we didn't take into account is the name Diago without the apostrophe is very close to an Italian slur. So Facebook would not allow me to use that as my last name on our fan page stuff. So Instagram would, but Facebook wouldn't. So I know it sucks.
Oh, interesting.
But once we had the trademarks and everything, we had to stick with it. So no. But that is my real last name. But
that explains a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot of people can't spell it, can't pronounce it. So I'm like, we're just gonna,
Yeah. That explains a lot. But even with the apostrophe, Facebook won't let you do that?
It wouldn't. No, it said no. You have to use a real name. And this is
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the story. Actually, a really good friend of mine sort of was calling me Diago when I was like high school soccer team or something. So it worked.
Yeah,
and, here we are. But Facebook says no.
Wow.
Rude. And I am Italian, so I'm like, I'm all right with it.
Right.
So yeah, that we didn't really think that one through, but now we're too far in, to change them. We're good.
Well, but you also couldn't have known. I mean, because I'm genuinely surprised that even with the apostrophe, Facebook gives you a hard time.
I know. I mean, believe me, so are we.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. 603-250-6007 is the number today. 603-250-6007. Oh, by the way, Jenny, Nick Murdoch in the chat says, it's wicked soft. LOL. I love you all and your cool way of talking. Not sarcastic. I know this probably sounds mean. LOL. I don't mean it in a mean way. I believe that.
I saw that. I thought it was awesome. I was loving his comment. I told him he was on a roll.
I really enjoy that you read the LOL when you're repeating that back. That's authentic. You are true.
I try to
the
be.
content.
I try to be.
Very much so.
I read the LOLs. I read the hashtags.
Oh, the hashtag too.
Got to get the hashtag in. Yeah. Nick Murdoch also said, LOL, the people you can't mention. Well, if it isn't Ratso Fatso in New Hampshire, farts for 30 seconds. That's a reference to someone we can't talk about, of course.
So the person that you can't talk about, I feel like I saw this drama at some point.
Oh, you probably did.
A series of YouTube videos or something. So I live for drama. I am a reality TV buff, if you will.
Yeah.
And I was tuned into your little drama. I think I wouldn't even call it a little drama because it seemed like a big drama at the time. But
it's been years.
Oh, really?
It's gone on for years. Yeah.
Somebody has a lot of time on their hands.
I will fill you in after show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you now, it would have to be for Unsheathed.
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's been a lot of drama. Yes, I think I remember you commenting on a couple things.
Yeah, I'm like, it seemed like distasteful of this person to attack such a lovely group of people. So
thank you. Yes,
I was triggered, if you will.
He's a very distasteful person, but
yeah,
he's got a lot of time on his hands. That's what I remember, thinking watching those videos. But
yeah, we have a whole list of people we don't talk about.
Some
anymore.
of our biggest fans.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all press is good press.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
I'm a
yes
true
and
believer.
no. I mean, after I got out of being in the public eye, I hated it every time my name would come up. Now I'm out.
The people love you.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Here, yes.
Yes.
I'll tell you about that drama later.
I'm so excited. I won't even have to watch 90 Day Fiancé tonight because you're giving it all to me here. I love it.
That's right.
I got stories. Let me tell you, I got stories.
Miriam Banish is also in the Facebook live chat. Hello, Miriam. Oh, and we should. I do want to say on the air, thank you for bringing us these Molly.
My God.
This wonderful food that you brought us.
I wish I could show people what it's like, little wonders of art in there.
Portuguese.
I'm going to gain back all of the weight I've just lost, but that's okay because it's only this.
Looks delicious.
Once in a while. Oh my God, they look amazing.
Absolutely.
I hope
they're these
you
cute
enjoy
little
them.
tarts, and they're filled, and they have one of them's got like a little cherry on it. Actually, two of them have cherries on them. And
absolutely.
They look like a little miniature.
They are 100% authentic Portuguese. And actually, I have no idea what they are, but the Portuguese family that directed me there said they were fantastic. So I'm going to believe them on this.
Yes.
If they're listening.
This will be a new try for me then. I have not tried these before.
Yeah.
For sure. They look great.
Yeah.
They do. They look like little works of art. I love food that looks like art. I think it's awesome. I have a girlfriend from high school that makes these incredible chocolate candies, and they look like they're glazed like a a marble or something. They're gorgeous.
Amazing.
Sounds delicious.
Amazing. And it takes so much time to learn that skill too. Like I tried it for like one day. I thought it'd be fun during COVID, you know, to learn a new skill and make some cool cupcake or something, and it didn't go far after that, you know. After that day I was
trying.
We have a question for you both in the chat. Heartbeat Golden says, we say hashtag Molly and hashtag Jimmy. What's your favorite movie?
What do you say, hashtag Jimmy?
Hashtag Jimmy? It sounds so strange. I have to think about this. I haven't really watched much movies lately, but I'm binge watching Game of Thrones right now, and I wasn't expecting that. It's not really a movie, but maybe it is a series.
Yeah,
something like that.
Oh, I saw Elf like a week ago.
That's a good one.
Elf, yeah.
In the holidays.
Still makes me laugh.
Sure.
I don't know, favorite movie.
Hashtag Molly.
How about you, hashtag Molly?
Man, I don't know. They're California Dreaming. No. I'm gonna have to say an oldie but a goodie. I love Forrest Gump. It's one of my favorites. I think it's an awesome story.
That's my boat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mine is This Is Spinal Tap. It's my all-time favorite movie.
And mine is The Princess Bride.
This is Spinal Tap. Is that like a...
You haven't seen it?
That's a great movie.
No. What is that?
Good pick.
Wait, did you say Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah.
I just watched that like 2 days ago.
Oh, see, it's my favorite
You killed my
book.
father. Prepare to die. Right? That's the same movie?
My name is Jose Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Exactly.
I always wanted to go to a wedding where somebody was actually doing that, where you walk up the aisle and you have the dude looking all like pastory and stuff, and he goes, marriage is what brings us together today.
Would you be able to keep a straight face if someone did, or would you have to
I think
laugh?
I could do it, and here's the kicker.
I don't think
I'm
I
a justice of the peace.
Whoa. So you could do it.
So I could actually, yes, I could legitimately
That is
do
a
it.
viral video opportunity.
That would
you're
be
totally
so fun.
missing out on.
Seriously, I need somebody to hire me to do that. I promise you, I can totally do it with a straight face.
All right, so tell me about the Spinal Tap.
Oh, you must see it.
Seriously, you've never seen that?
I've never seen. I'm not a.
Yeah.
You can ask me any movie, and there's a good chance I haven't seen it. So bad.
Some people call it the original mockumentary. It's a documentary of this band called Spinal Tap from the UK, but it's not real. But it's hilarious.
That's right up my alley. Is it on Netflix by chance?
Probably. You've seen it, right, Jimmy? You must have seen it.
I might have. I'm not sure.
Really?
The whole thing.
Definitely.
You guys have to see this.
I'll check it out, though.
Oh, you must.
You have to watch it. You have to. I'm seriously.
Maybe we can watch it together, Molly.
Oh, boy.
And we'll, see,
I haven't watched it in years. It's hysterical.
See if we get something from it.
There you go.
Every musician should see it.
I promise you will end
Heck
up in
yeah.
stitches. I see you ending up in stitches watching this. I
Then
really do.
I'm in. I'm all in. We all need a good laugh these days, man.
Funny sidetrack on that. I can remember years and years and years ago. I was around some teenagers who had come in contact with a Spinal Tap like video or something, and they actually referred to them as, you should check out this band. I thought I was going to die. I really thought you have to look up what Spinal Tap is about to understand why I just said that. But they were serious. They were very serious about this band.
You've got me sold. I'm in.
See, I got you now.
If you ever heard the joke about turning an amp up to 11,
Yeah.
you've heard that reference.
That's from 11.
That's from Spinal Tap.
That's from Spinal Tap. That's what that's from. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to use that now and know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must. You must see it. You must see it.
Crazy laugh just came out of me. Oh boy.
Jason Fedderson in the chat says Rambo: First Blood is the best Christmas movie. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we are approaching the top of the hour, so I think what we'll do is I'm going to play as we go into break, because Molly and Jimmy are going to perform live after the break in the second hour. But as we go to break, I was thinking I would play this track, Lifetime. And Molly, you explained it last time you were on the show, but do you want to tell us about this again, this song? This is a duet, and it's interesting how this came about.
It is crazy how this came about, and I know we don't have all day to to go through the story, but originally the song was written, I went to Detroit with a really good friend of mine, Hugo Ferreira, who actually is the one who recommended those things, the tarts.
The tarts? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's them and his mom. So great, awesome people, good friends of mine. I flew, I was working with him on some things, and we wrote the song together in Detroit with Chuck Alkezian, who's a cool producer. And things happened, a lot of drama, and the song didn't end up coming out. But Waylon, who's another really good friend of mine, knew that the song was really important to me, and he wanted to make sure it still got out there. So he stepped up. It was written as a duet between me and Hugo, but some stuff happened, and it didn't work. And so Waylon, who is a Mushroom Head and now a Killer's Confession, stepped up to do the song. And it came out 3-4 years ago, and it was just a fun thing to do, and I'm forever indebted to him for stepping up and making sure the song made it to the airwaves. So
for sure. So I assume you've probably never had an opportunity to perform it live with him.
I did. I went on tour with
you did?
Hugh, actually, yes, both of them. I went on tour with Waylon, and right before COVID we went out and performed the song, which was really fun on his tour. And then I played it with Hugo. We had a show together in this past August, and Hugo was on the bill too, so he came out and sang the song with my band. So it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the song is completely full circled at this point. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Absolutely.
What was there, just like industry drama that
oh god, everything. So anyone who knows me and Hugo is laughing right now, but we are like brother and sister in a lot of ways, and he always sort of getting into it with each other. We have good days and bad days,
Yeah.
So a lot of it was just that. It was just brothers and sisters that get into a fight, and then the mom has to split us up for a few months, and then we come back together, and everything's great. So I can't even. There's been so many sort of off and ons with us in my life that I don't even remember what the problem was, but nonetheless, there was some sort of an issue. But like I said, right now we're really good friends, and he's helping me with. Actually, it's really his brainchild, his Blue Room talent, which I talked about a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's actually the boss man, Hugo Boss, I call him. For that. Yeah, so we're good right now, knock on wood. But
very good.
For sure. But one of my best friends, for sure. So,
yeah. Excellent. Did this ever appear on an album, or just only as a single?
No, it was just a single. I just put it out there and, hope for the best. But it actually is another version of it's going to be on my album, Sneak Peek.
Oh,
perhaps
good.
with Hugo, perhaps not. But so my first little effort as a singer, and I'm glad to see someone still playing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to give this a listen. The track is called Lifetime. And then we're going to show some love to our amazing sponsors. And then we'll be back with hour number 2, Numero Dos. And we're going to start out the second hour with these fine people. Molly Diago is with us, and Jimmy. And they're going to perform a couple of songs live. And really looking forward to this. But in the meantime, check this out. This is Lifetime.
I see. I never thought he'd be worse.
Well, what's free to you? What's free to me? Yeah. Same thing it is to you. You tell me.
We've done nothing good. Why start now? Pick up the pieces, throw them all away. Turn it all to dust. What could you say? Save this mess from our loneliness. We were set on a course, hellbound for distress. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Take my grave, put me in my place. Kill me with your kiss and I'll be okay. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Scrape me off the wall and you blow my mind. It's not the best road to which my hands are tied. You're the race, still hate your face. Remind me of how the memories taste. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take a silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Take my grave, put me in my place. Kill me with your kiss and I'll be okay. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Where my brains when you walk out the door, I won't say goodbye. I'll change the lock before I kiss you in the afterlife. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take a silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Walk away, I'm begging you please. Take that rusty pipe and leave me on my knees. We've done nothing good, so I start down. So won't you just get out?
Come on down to the Hop Knot at 1000 Elm Street, Manchester's premier craft beer and gourmet pretzel bar. Tell us more, Trudy.
We make our dough fresh every day. We make a variety of styles of pretzels and serve craft beer, cocktails, and a few bottles of wine. We do the traditional pretzel, and we have multiple flavors for that. We also do stuffed pretzels, pretzel sandwiches, free dessert pretzels, and pretzel knots.
The Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza at 1000 Elm Street.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Clemento's Pizzeria, family friendly, awesome for a date night. Clemento's Pizzeria.
For delivery, call 603-782-8450.
Clemento's Pizzeria, the best pizza in town. 1875 South Willow Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. Best cocktails around. Come in as friends and leave as family.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are well in hour number 2, numero dos of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester, and hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Monday, December 12th, 2022. Jenny is here as well at the news desk.
Present and accounted for.
Yes. And we've got some special people here going to play some music for us. Molly Diago is with us in studio.
Hello.
And on the couch over there, we have Jimmy on guitar. And we don't know much about him. He's very mysterious. I don't even know your last name. Do you want to tell us?
It's Freed.
Jimmy Freed. All right, very good.
Free Jimmy.
And Molly and Jimmy are going to play a couple of songs for us live. And I don't know if you want to. We can, if you want to sound check something first. I'll adjust the levels, or
it's up to you. Whatever you want.
I think. Yeah, we should be good.
Okay.
We should be good. All right. Yeah. So whenever you're ready, actually, what are you going to play first?
We're going to play "End of the World," which I believe you said you still have in rotation.
Oh yeah.
95.3.
That's right. Anything you want us to know about this before you play it?
This was my first Billboard Top 40 rock single, and I am eternally grateful for it. And I'm eternally grateful for people like you guys to keep streaming me, because that's the only way we get there. So thank you so much. Hopefully we sound all right, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Right, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, very good. Whenever you're ready.
Good to go. Is there any remedy for a broken heart that still bleeds? Tell me how to slow it all up. Whoa, I feel like there's nothing left. I'm blind to any cause and effect. You don't see the skin that you cut. Whoa, well, I remember when we were in the fire. Take me there again. If it's gonna make this right, I'd be willing to wait till the end of the world. The end of the world. If I had to fake this fight, I would gamble my life until the end of the world. The end of the world with you. I'm crazy I'd have to be to tell you what you mean to me. Will you ever let down your guard? time's running out. Maybe I'm still full of doubt, but nothing worth saving is not. Well, I remember when we were in the fire. Take me there again. If it's gonna make this right, I'd be willing to wait until the end of the world. The end of the world. If I fake this fight, I would gamble my life until the end of the world. The end of the world with you. And I can't tell that this is real. There's no more rush, straight from the source. So we hold on to what we feel. Not changing mind, not changing course. I remember when take me there again. If it's gonna make this right, I'd be willing to wait till the end of the world. The end of the world. If I had to fake this fight, I would gamble my life till the end of the world. The end of the world with you. The end of the world with you. The end of the world with you. I remember well. Take me there again. The end of the world with Matt Connarton Unleashed. End of the world with Jenny too. The end of the world with you. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Wonderful. Reverb schmeberb, you don't need it.
I do, but thank you.
Sounded great, Molly.
I love that song.
That sounded great. Wonderful.
Oh, I love that song. This is so
Thank
cool
you so
getting to
much.
hear you as my own little private concert.
Yeah.
I'm a happy
This for
girl.
you guys.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was awesome. Yes.
Absolutely. All right, you got another one for
We
us?
do. We have one more, and I'm
Okay.
actually going to play guitar for this as well.
Excellent.
All right. This one is going to either go great or terrible, so just bear with us.
It's going to go terrible. This is
No, it's not.
No, I'm just joking. It's going to go great.
Stop
This
it.
is live music.
It'll
Just
go.
joking. That was a joke.
Well, it is that time of year, so I know I've been practicing real hard.
Oh, you know, I've been practicing, Molly. Think Santa's going to bring me a new guitar this year?
You better, because I need mine back. Just kidding.
Well, we'll see what happens after this.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Well, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows that you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. You better be good for goodness sake. You better be good for goodness sake. Here we go. You better watch out, you better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus coming to town. Once again, thank you guys so much for having us today. We hope all the listeners have a really good holiday.
Uh-oh.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Jimmy. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus 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 is coming to town. Yay!
All right.
Sorry, we had a little technical difficulties there, but we got through it.
No, that was awesome.
That's all right. You can always. Did you want to redo for the podcast or?
If you want us to,
it's up to you. It's up to you.
It's all good. It's all good.
Remember how we were saying, have you had anything strange happen when you were
Yeah,
playing?
This is it.
There you go.
No, it's all good. It's
There
all
you
good.
go. We cursed you.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to just chop that right out of the podcast, that's fine too. But no, it's fine.
Didn't know it was going to
Okay.
come with laying down on the couch with a guitar, but hey.
I know for all the viewers at home got to get you out, but no, it's all right.
Now I'm ready. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
No, you're welcome to do it again if you want to, or has the moment passed? It's up to you guys.
I think we're good.
Yeah?
Are you good on that? Yeah, I'm good. We're solid. It's all right.
Yeah, all right. All right, very good. Well, if you're just joining us, we've got Molly, Diego, and Jimmy is here. Or Diago, rather, and Jimmy is here with us, and they've been performing live for us in studio. If you missed the first hour, by the way, make sure you go back and listen. It's a really great conversation. You guys want to hang around? Or
if you want us, we're happy to keep talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you want us gone, we'll go too.
No. No, you're absolutely welcome. And if anyone would like to join us, 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton, or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do is to give us a call at 603-250-6007. Alex Whiteley says in the chat, don't blame me for jinxing you guys.
No, it's all good. We're blaming Jenny. No, just kidding.
Hey!
No, it's all right.
Jeez.
You set the bar high. No, it's all right. We had it, and like I said, thank you so much for letting us jam with you.
Of course,
It's an honor.
yes.
I love Melanie. She says, know when you are sleeping, like a beep psycho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, Santa is kind of creepy that way,
Right?
isn't he?
Absolutely. He's spying on kids. Like, I don't know.
Coming down through the chimney, can't
I
use a
know.
door like a normal person.
There's a lot of things that could be said there.
Yeah, Melanie also said, I would appreciate knowing Santa's definition of naughty and nice. I mean, it's so subjective.
That's a really good point.
That is true, yes.
He's like my favorite poster.
Yes. Also, we've been joined in studio. Also, we've been joined in the Facebook chat by Mike from Queen City Cabinetry, one of our great sponsors here at WMNH 95.3 FM. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know. Oh, feel free to pull that mic up, Jimmy, if you want. I don't know if
I'm so bummed.
No, don't be bummed. It's fine.
No. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Queen City Cabinetry is in General Sunbeam. Is in the historic Sunbeam Mall, but it's the historic Sunbeam Mall because it's named for General Sunbeam.
I didn't know that, but now I do.
The greatest military mind since sliced bread.
Wow.
General
so
Sunbeam.
I am going to be loaded for this trivia night next week.
Yes.
Well,
make sure you tell people about General Sunbeam. I mean,
General Sunbeam and Queen City Cabinetry.
Yes. Well, it's in the historic Sunbeam Mall.
Is it actual cabinetry? Like that's?
Oh yes.
That part's real. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
There are loaves of bread
Are you
buried
saying?
at all
I was going to say
corners.
you threw out a lot of topics there at once.
Yeah, General Sunbeam is real too. Without General Sunbeam, I mean, he won the war for us.
We wouldn't be here.
We'd all be speaking something else. I don't know what.
We'd be eating round bread.
Thank goodness for General Sunbeam, and he's buried in the cement in the basement of the Sunbeam.
That's
Mall.
real?
Yeah, he's buried in the cement.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And there's sliced breads buried at the corners of the building for good luck.
Yep.
Is this a New Hampshire thing? Because this is the first time hearing of this.
Of course it's a New Hampshire thing.
Yep, Mike said yep in the chat room, so it's all real. And if you go in there with a Ouija board, he'll let you try to contact General Sunbeam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do we have any plans after this? I'm just kidding.
It's great. It's great. But
came for the cabinets, left for the Ouija.
That's right. That's right. When you play out, so obviously you're not going to be touring again it'll be after the holidays.
Be a few more months, yep.
But do you have any covers planned, or will it be all original material when you do go
actually,
out?
we played some shows this year, and we threw Foo Fighters in there.
Did you? Yeah,
that was so fun. Yeah, for sure. But my start was, of course, as most of us start as a cover band, artist, and I was a hired gun for other people's music, so kind of like covers, but also not. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of covers that I love to do all the time, but of course the people came to see my stuff too, so it's a nice balance. But yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what your musical taste is, Matt.
Oh, I like a lot of different kinds of stuff.
All over the map.
I like Same with Jenny.
Both of you guys.
Yeah.
What name some?
My favorite band is Kiss.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have pegged you as a Kiss fan.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna go
everywhere.
I was gonna go 90s alternative for you. You get that
Me?
vibe.
Or him?
No, him. Like, I don't know. I could see you as a Wonderwall guy.
Oh, Wonderwall, one of my favorite songs of all time.
All right, close.
Oh yeah.
Now you
love Oasis.
I see you as an 80s rocker. I'm wrong. Way off base. You're heavy metal. Wait,
metal?
Wait.
Oh yes, you should see the Into the Grave concert I went to in the Netherlands. Yes.
Really?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm close.
Powerwolf. Look up Powerwolf. They're amazing.
All right.
So yes, I love everything. Like
current. So metal for real.
So for real, yes.
That's awesome.
Metal. I've
Or
seen
like
a lot
current metal or like 90s. 2000s? What's your era? There's a big difference.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the board there.
Cool.
And then I go. Everything from Tori Amos. To I don't know, Rage Against the Machine.
Nice.
Yeah. No, Paul Simon is really fun to make
I
bread
love Paul.
to.
Yeah,
like dancing around the kitchen, making bread. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm all over the place there.
So is bread? Is that a New Hampshire thing too? Or
yeah,
Matt started it.
We love our bread. Yes.
Because
we love General Sunbeam.
So it's all the Sunbeam guys. Wait, is Sunbeam like a pastries company too, or no? Am I making that up?
like for real? Yes, it's Sunbeam bread.
Sunbeam bread.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. It's named after this general.
Yes, yes.
All right, it's coming together.
Don't follow him down the rabbit hole.
I was missing pieces, but now I'm getting it.
And a lot of people don't remember, or don't know this, but the old man in the mountain that crumbled, one of the 7 wonders.
Stop it.
That was actually the image of General Sunbeam.
Wait, are you just rolling me down a cliff now?
No,
or
that's
are you being for real?
what
Stop it!
I don't know what.
Stop it! You're terrible.
I mean, it wasn't literally it wasn't chiseled to be General Sunbeam. It was not man-made, but it looked a lot like him.
How do we know what he looks like?
Well, there's if you Google General Sunbeam, you'll see
time period.
You'll see what was it?
Don't look at me.
I really can't tell if this guy's even real.
It was somewhere in the past.
In the past,
yeah,
I
it was
guess.
like
it was a Civil War thing.
Yeah, it was like another century or something. Yeah, like a long time ago. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not good with dates. I don't remember exactly when General Sunbeam was.
It was sometime between yesterday and
5,000 years ago.
Yeah. 9 years ago.
Yeah. Do you know, Jimmy? How good are you on history? Do you know when General Sunbeam lived?
I actually have no clue.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell if this is a real person or if you're just messing with us.
No, it's General Sunbeam. It's the vaunted General Sunbeam. Ask anyone.
Stop it.
Matt's like, we're going to get these New Yorkers with this big story.
You could totally appreciate this. I make homemade challah.
You do?
I do.
Oh, my mom would appreciate that if she's still listening, for sure. Oh, that's delicious.
I actually make one that's, I have cinnamon and apple.
Oh, delicious.
Mike from Queen City Cabinetry says in the chat that General Sunbeam looks like a loaf of bread, but only from the neck up. And we have a call. We'll see who's on the line here. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hi, long time, first time. I just want to call and vouch for General Sunbeam.
Yes.
I actually have the very privilege to leave him a loaf of bread every Veterans Day due to Mike. Actually, Mike Pellepita from Queen City Cabinetry is releasing a General Sunbeam collection. So look out for the Sunbeam collection of cabinets. I love you guys. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too, Rocky.
God bless.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye. Yes.
I'm really confused. You're giving me vibes like they're pulling my leg, and then
I think it is wonderful that Queen City Cabinetry is releasing a General Sunbeam collection. I didn't know this.
I would be curious to know what that collection looks like.
Yes.
Well, you'll have to go down to the Sunbeam Mall to find out.
Wow.
Hopefully it looks like bread. That would be
or
great.
challah.
Yes.
Nice braided challah.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Mike is in the chat room. He says it's true. Yes. Then there's something else going on in there I don't quite understand.
Melanie's getting X-rated.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness. Heartbeat.
Do not tell people to drop things.
Heartbeat Golden is asking in the chat room, #Jenny, what's your favorite Jamie Walters song?
Who?
Jamie Walters. Remember Jamie Walters?
I honestly don't.
I think he was the one in Wonder. He had that song, How Do You Talk to an Angel? I think that's Jamie Walters.
I like that song.
Yeah, well, there you go. I guess that's your favorite
there you
then.
go.
Yes. Oh, Mike says the collection, it comes in 21 slices. So I think that's great. And it's a wonderful way to honor General Sunbeam.
Stop it.
Wow. I'm really trying to process all of this.
Yes.
I don't get the commitment to this man. I mean,
and
the bread.
He did win the war, and the bread is outstanding.
Supposedly, but
yeah,
I have doubts.
Heartbeat Golden says, we say #Jamie Walters is an actor, singer, musician. We say Jamie Walters did his first film, 1992, Shout, with John Travolta. Oh, see? We're learning a lot here today.
Alrighty.
Yes. Now, when you played in cover bands, what was did you play in? Did you do any? Were you in any tribute bands, or just bands that did a variety of artists?
I was really young. I was young at the time. I was like 16, 17, and at the time, because I was young and my dad was a drummer, I just went and did whatever he was doing because he was my ride. So
okay.
Yeah. So
did you play in a band with him?
I did, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Actually, my first rock and roll tour was my dad, and that is the most anti-rock and roll thing ever. I remember being so excited, and there's cute boys everywhere, but then my dad was just there, constantly, but it was okay. He kept us together. But so I started doing cover bands back in New York. And like I said, he was my ride most of the time, so I just played. But he played a lot of country and classic rock stuff. So fun though, fun until, like I said, I wanted to take it to a bigger level, So, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot of licks and scales and stuff from the greats. So it helps to form me as a player, at the time, or a guitar player. So yeah,
no doubt. Does he still play?
Yeah, he does. Actually, he. I think just joined a country band near Greensboro. I think Charlotte, North Carolina. He is now. So, he still plays. He's got his little trailer. He's got his little drum kit, and he loves it. So, and he played drums when he was a kid, and then stopped. And then when I showed interest in music, he picked up the drums again for me. So we could play and do things. So,
cool.
I owe a lot of my music, I guess, talent and excitement to him for sure.
Yeah, very cool. How long did you play in bands with him?
Probably 3-4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, a good amount of time. And for every year, there was always a dramatic band breakup between me and him. Like
for real, yeah.
Oh yeah, like he quit the band one time when we were in Washington D.C. on tour. He called up his girlfriend at the time. He's like, "I'm done with these kids," and he walked away. And we got him back, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember because of such a calamity that night with the band, he wasn't playing. It was a big drama thing.
Oh.
Yeah, we ended up leaving like a guitar and his drum stool at the venue. It was an ordeal. But yeah, you know, like father-daughter, like we would go at it. And like I said, he quit the band, then he'd join again. I'd quit the band, we'd join again, you know. So it was a lot of drama years. And it set me up for what I would experience later on in life in the music industry, because, you know.
Yeah, so good experience in that way. It kind of prepares you for a lot of
the dramatics. Yeah.
What was he the only older person in the band?
In the cover bands, no. In the band that we toured with, yeah, he was the only old guy.
Yeah.
It was like 17-year-old kids, and then Joe, who was like 50.
Oh, no kidding.
But he you know, he drove us everywhere, and he you know, made sure we were good, and you know, he banged the skins every night. Yeah, that was the drum riser that I jumped off of, was his. So it's
no kidding. Yeah,
absolutely. So that's full circle show moment here, but yeah.
Oh wow,
for sure.
Yeah, and you do you play anything other than guitar?
Not well, but yes. I had a studio for some time in New York, and so I'm trying to. The best thing about a studio is you can play something and then hear it back immediately, you know, and you can build a song off that. So I had to learn to play other instruments, you know, of course, bass guitar is really simple. I say that, I'm not no pro. And my first instrument was a clarinet. My second instrument was the drums, and then third was guitar. And guitar is really what I love, so
yeah,
I stuck to it. And singing was the very last in line, and I only did it out of necessity. Yeah, for sure. I'm not super confident. Still very young in career as a singer, for sure.
Oh wow. Huh.
Absolutely.
When you, it's funny what you said about the bass, because I'm a bass player.
Oh, and I might have insulted you. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. That's what's funny about it, because I say something about it all the time. What you said reminded me, because I say this and other bass players get mad at me. But when I was a kid, I started out on guitar, and then but I wasn't very disciplined. I was one of those lazy kids. I was like, if I wasn't good at something right away, I'd get discouraged quickly. And
sure.
So I didn't really stick with it. But then I remember in high school picking up a bass, and I was like, oh, 2 fewer strings, and I don't have to learn any chords.
Heck yeah.
I think I found my instrument. And it turned out I did find my instrument, but it was that's how I found my instrument.
Do you still play today, like actively?
I haven't played in a long time. No, I've been in a bunch of bands, but I haven't. But it's been a while. It's been a while.
What's up? What did you play? Like what kind of stuff?
I was in a bunch of different bands. So I was in a couple of metal bands. I was in the last project I did was it was Chemical Distance. It was like a mix of hip hop and industrial. Very hard to describe. Because we had a very unusual sound. But yeah, a couple metal bands, a few metal bands. Those mostly, you know, stuff where I could. Flail myself around a lot without having to play particularly well.
Was that your segue into radio, like music?
Sort of, because I started out, so I was in a band called First Shove, and we were invited to be on actually it was before the term podcast was even used. It was this friend of mine, Hammer, he had an internet station called ragerockradio.com, and he had a show called The Metal Classroom, and we went to be interviewed on that, and they kind of needed a new host. And
wait a second, not Rock Rage Rock.
Right. I know that. Rage Rock Radio. Okay. I know there's a Rock Rage Radio. Yeah,
that's my whole management team is.
Oh no, kidding.
Rage. Yeah, okay. I'm like, wow, that'd be awesome if you're a host on that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, no, this was Rage Rock Radio, which is not around anymore, unfortunately. But so we were on that show, and the Hammer who ran it, he thought that I might be good as a host. So he offered me the opportunity to start hosting and interviewing bands, and that was really kind of how I started. And one thing led to another.
And here you are.
And here I am.
And it was super side note, but I would love the origin story of the name Hammer.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
If you're not MC, but.
Yeah, I don't even.
That's an odd name to have, right? Like I'm just trying to think of the ways that people would come about the name Hammer.
Yeah. I know he used to have Hammer Time on his license plate. I don't know if he still does.
That's awesome.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Is that his real name, Hammer?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Then that would be more interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So music always leads to one thing or another.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with all of us, you know. But,
yeah.
And Jenny, did you play anything or sing or jam or?
I sang.
She does sing.
I stink.
What?
I'm good enough for at home when I'm making things.
So how does Matt know that then? Have you sang here?
No, I sing at home.
No, she sings at home.
Yeah, loudly.
Oh.
I turn the music on in the whole house and just have a blast and, and cook things.
But it was a known thing that you were a singer, so you must be pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's talked about.
No, it's not talked about. So I sang through choruses and a select vocal ensemble. My claim to fame was to be able to sing the Lacrimosa in Latin and soprano.
Wow.
Then I got hit by a car, so I didn't end up getting to do Semspa. But
wait.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
So yeah, that got weird. And I did backup for a band for a little while, but we never really made it out of the basement.
I've had a few of those.
But it was fun. It was fun times.
Nice.
I used to dream of Ithaca. I wanted to go to Ithaca College my senior year.
Ithaca, I'm from there, kind of.
Oh, no kidding.
Ithaca, just
that was the dream.
Upstate New York. Really? They have a good music program there?
Back then,
Yeah.
I'm much older than thee. And yes.
I don't know if I'd say that. My goodness.
By the way, Jeff Nine was guessing that Hammer was Hammer's last name, but no. His last name is Lynn.
Oh, see, that doesn't. Yeah. So how does the hammer come? Yeah.
But then there's the other Hammer we know, of course.
Don't start again.
I had a bitter feud with MC Hammer, and it was that went on. I thought he was gonna come here and beat me up.
Really?
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
You should have let him know. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, that'd be something good for Sweeps Week. Yes, so I can get those ratings. But yeah,
exactly.
That's a whole saga. It's all on.
That's another drama story.
It's all on YouTube. Yeah, I threatened to go General Sunbeam on him if he ever came here, and I think that's what drove him away. Now, something funny about that. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and admit, as far as Hammer goes, it wasn't real. The feud wasn't real. There was a guy calling in pretending to be him and so forth. However, I think I landed on the guy's radar for real.
Really?
Truth.
This is true because my website. So I'm pretty obsessive about checking the analytics on my website.
Yeah.
And around the time that was happening, I was putting the clips on YouTube. You know, Matt thinks MC Hammer is going to murder him, things like that. So I was putting clips of the show on YouTube, and I was checking the analytics one day, and I noticed all of a sudden I was getting a lot of traffic out of Oakland, California.
Wow.
Guess who lives there?
MC.
So I think I landed on his radar or somebody in his management team or somebody from Oakland started paying attention to me all of a sudden for some reason. But
it was awesome. Really weird.
That's like,
are you serious? That's really showing up on there. And I made him show it to me. And sure enough, it was really showing up.
Yeah.
It stayed for a couple of weeks, too.
Rocky Huber says in the chat, Matt has a non-disclosure agreement with MC Hammer, so he has to say these things. Well, I can't confirm or deny that, but...
I know all about that.
But as an attorney, you would know about a non-disclosure agreement, yes.
Of course.
But, we have a call. I hope this isn't MC Hammer
Stop it.
upset with me. No, I'm just kidding. It's Ron. Hi, Ron.
Hey, I'm going to be fast. Did your guest say she was from New York?
Yes.
I wonder if she ever heard from, who?
Oh, that came up earlier in the show, but we don't talk about that person. But she's aware of him.
But did she know or ever hear of him?
Probably not before the drama that engulfed this program. I assume.
Yeah, I was just wondering that. That's all.
He's asking me if I.
Last and not least, before I hang up, was there no show Friday night? Last Friday?
Oh, Retro Spectrum Radio. There was no show, but Retro Spectrum Radio returns live this Friday from 8 to 11 p.m.
All right, I'll be all ears.
All right, very good, Ron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I guess.
So that guy's from New York, and he's got this problem here?
Yes.
That makes it even more
weirder?
Interesting.
Yeah,
why is he picking on y'all?
It's all very strange.
We'll get into it later.
Those who shall not be named. No, I don't know who that is. I just saw the crazy videos, and I was like, wow,
yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I think he's jealous of our bread.
I would have to say that Sunbeam hits different.
I think it's more my challah bread. That really good Jewish bread.
The best Jewish bread that anybody can have.
Absolutely.
1,000,000%. I would be jealous of it too if I was him. But
Heartbeat Golden says in the chat room, we are going to be watching you tomorrow afternoon, #Matt and #Jenny and #Molly and #Jimmy. We say good luck. Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, if you ever go to Greensboro, just remember you'll need hashtags.
For sure. We've got family down there. So yeah, I'll pack my hashtag.
There you go. There you go. Have you previously, like with the bands that you played in the cover bands, did you go on tour like around, like where did you go? Where have you played?
All over the place.
Yeah.
Both with my own bands and with other bands. Like I did like the little bit of the hired gun thing where basically you need a guitarist. All right, I'm going, and I got to do some cool things there. So all over the place. You know, I've been super lucky. But like I said, Manchester, New Hampshire is my new favorite. So.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
I finally found home, you know. No, just kidding. But
When
no,
you
it's a great place. Well, unfortunately, I cannot disclose that at this time. But.
And I think I now have a family member calling in. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? All right.
Good.
I'm calling in again blind in the sense that I don't know what the show's about.
Oh, we
today,
have
so I'll be very, very brief.
Yes, we have a couple of musicians here.
A couple of musicians. That's great.
Yes.
You know, I love music. Say, you know, I just want to throw out. Can I throw out two Christmas songs?
Yes.
That are, you know, they're popular, but they're not well known necessarily. But Tom Waits, you know the great artist Tom Waits. God, he's got to be in his 70s now, I believe. He has a song, Matt, called, and your guess, called "Ruby's Arms." Have you ever heard of that one? Probably not, is my guess.
I have not. Do either of you know Ruby's Arms? No.
Yeah, it's kind of an esoteric, but it's a great ballad, and it's kind of sad. It's like Prince's song a little bit, like when he does his great song, "Another Lonely Christmas," another one I would recommend. Sad, but Prince, jeez, metaphysical dude for sure. But anyway, so "Ruby's Arms" by Tom Waits. And the other one has humor in it, which is really good and witty. I don't know if you remember the Fountains of Wayne. They did their most famous song, you know, was Stacy's Mom.
Yes.
I'm thinking about that
song. Yep.
Oh, it cracks me up just saying, you know, she said, "You missed a spot over there." All right, I won't go to that. But they have a song, a Christmas song, witty, funny, but well delivered, musically, song called... I Want an Alien for Christmas. You got to check those two out, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, jeez, what was that? So anyway, I wanted to say that in all seriousness, or as Steve Allen used to say, I love Steve Allen, he said, all seriousness aside, no, I'm just kidding. He was kidding too. But your presentation on the 9th, regarding Brittany Griner was terrific. It was sophisticated. It was balanced. It was from the heart, obviously. And, you know, as a conservative guy, as a constitutional conservative, we talk about both and as opposed to either or. And this decision was complex. I'll grant you that. And you pointed that out in your own ambivalence or questioning about it. But it was a done deal. But the thing is, it wasn't a great deal on the one hand, you know. Victor Boot is a son of a gun. But and he's, you know, he's evil. But on the other hand, so that's one thing. But the and is, there was something good to be brought out of that. And that was, namely, getting this young woman back in her country and away from that terrorist nation.
Yes.
And, you know, with a trumped-up charge and all that baloney. They grabbed her, obviously. So you made a point that I've made to colleagues, and I've kind of turned them around, too. Thank God, you know, all the glory of God. But they were over-stressing, in my job. I'll put it that way. The negativity of the deal. Yeah, there's some negative aspects.
Yeah.
But there's also some good aspects of that. This is not a ends means question.
Right.
This is how do you derive something good from something that's circumscribed, but nonetheless offers the good. And that was to get her home.
Yes.
And I say, welcome back, Brittany. Do I agree with her? Again, going back to the Constitution, I agree with her right to speak out and to protest appropriately without any violence. I'm a big supporter of the national anthem, and I'm a critique of Kaepernick. I'm not going to go into that one, but she has every right to speak out. You know, And you made a very good comment. As a social worker, I appreciate it when you said, you said you were in favor of the national anthem and what it respects and what it connotates in a sense. But you also pointed out that if you're an African American, you're going to experience that at least somewhat differently.
Mm-hmm.
Given the development of this country.
Yeah.
Now, I love a couple of wonderful scholars like Thomas Sowell, great economist and philosopher, or Shelby Steele, a great scholar, who are also, they take a lot of heat because they're African-American scholars who, and I would recommend them to your audience internationally, except maybe, is it Alex Whiteley? Alex Whiteley.
Oh, in the chat room? Our friend from the UK, Alex Whiteley, yes.
Yeah, I would distrust Alex a little bit because he's a foreigner. No, I'm kidding, Alex.
Oh boy,
nice.
What's going on there? So here's the thing, though. One of the ideations, one of the values here that I would argue with Brittany about is what she's underestimating. Now she may change her mind now, but what she's underestimating is when Jefferson wrote that. Oh, Jefferson! I don't have time to go into that, but
yeah,
I'm a big Jefferson fan.
We are.
Yes, he made mistakes, but he was. His writings, man! I'm telling you. So anyway, that the founding fathers and mothers too, but the founding fathers in their writings, especially those first 6 presidents, I'm going to say it, they laid the foundation for moral development, which Jefferson always said was should be a part of the public education system. Moral development, helping people become educated so they become good citizens, and act prudently. So we dealt with slavery and racism. Is some of the racism still going to be there? Of course. That's, for a theological point of view, that's original sin. If you just want to say existentially, that's the human limitation in human beings. Some guys are knuckleheads. Like this guy, Fuentes, whatever.
Oh, Nick Fuentes.
23 years old. I don't know who that guy is, but he's stupid and evil if he's perpetrating, some kind of white supremacy and denying the Holocaust. So we have developed as a nation morally. That's my point. Do we still need to go on and be critical? Yes, there's a lot to still be improved for sure.
Yeah.
As a veteran, I can tell you. But as a war veteran, yes, she needed to come home.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. That's one thing the Biden administration did right. So thank you, Matt, for your presentation. That was powerful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Dad. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
We'll
let you go.
Okay.
Thank God we have ears and a neurosystem that can hear music.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Dad. Thank you for the call. Love you.
Love you too. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Aw, that was adorable.
Very nice. That was my dad. And by the way,
super smart dude.
And you and I have something in common. Dads who play drums.
He plays drums?
Yes. Well, he did. I don't think he's played.
Did you guys play together ever?
No. And I don't think he's played in a very long time. But I used to mess around with, when I was a kid, I found a snare drum of his in the basement that he hadn't touched in a long time. So I would play. I mean, I never learned how to play drums, but I would.
Was he proud at least you held down the low end of things?
Probably. Yeah, I don't know if he. I don't know if he liked me banging that snare, at 11 o'clock at night very much. But
that's having kids.
Yeah,
music in the house.
We are about out of time. But thank you both. This has been wonderful.
Absolutely.
And Molly Diago, I hope to have you back again soon. And when the next single is out, we'll play it. We'll be the
You're
first.
The best.
Absolutely. But before we go, please tell us what we need to know to find you online on social media and.
Sure. I think it's to the point where if you Google me, all of that will pop up. But
yes,
come say hi on Facebook, Instagram, all those things. And of course, anywhere where music is streamed, I guess, Spotify, Apple Music. We appreciate the listens, the likes, the heart, all of that stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it. And happy to come back if you'll have us.
Of course, anytime.
Cool.
And do you have another? We're the second to last stop on your radio tour, correct?
The last one actually, I think, is Syracuse, my hometown.
Oh, so. Very good, very good. What's the station there? Do you know offhand? You can say it here. We don't care. Is it the college station there?
Nope. It's like an alternative rock station.
Okay.
And I've actually done a lot on the country station there too. And I can't think of the tags off the top. It's been so long. The only tag I know is the rock station that has nothing to do with me. So I won't repeat their tag here. But
gotcha.
Sure.
I'm a radio nerd, so I was curious.
I wish I could. I'll look it up and tell you. But
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that's all good. All right, thank you both, Molly, Jimmy. Wonderful to meet you, sir. And Jenny, did you want to plug? Give your website a plug and.
Of course, you can come check me out at jencoffey.com, JENNCOFFEY. You see all of my ruminations, links to my articles on the Mighty and the artwork.
And you left a little present here
for the morning
for the morning show, and
I haven't been able to make challah in forever because this year's been kind of rough health wise, but things have gotten so much better that I actually got to make challah today.
Yes.
So I made cinnamon apple challah because Peter calls them cinnamon yumminess. And Peter, if you're listening, I remembered your mom, so there's a little set aside there for your mom. And I made them some cookies from scratch. I don't do boxes.
Yes.
Some oatmeal raisin and peanut butter.
Yes.
So you guys will have some snackies in the morning.
Spoiled morning show.
Yeah.
I did. They're good crew.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, Billy Painter in the chat says, Molly, thank you for making the trip to Manchester. Matt and Jenny, thank you for having her. Love you all. Yes. Right back at you. Absolutely. Cool.
If you're in the chat room, I've dropped a bunch of links in there to find Molly, both her page on Facebook as well as her website. So definitely check her out.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
We're happy to be here.
All right, absolutely. And if you missed any part of today's show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and at my website, mattconnerton.com. And I think we'll leave you with a little bit of this, the studio version of End of the World from Molly Diago. Check this out. And I will talk to y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Is there any remedy for a broken heart that still bleeds? Show me how to sew it all up.